Good evening. My name is Bahoke S. Lumumba, and I grew up in a region known as the Delaware Valley, with its principal city being the city of brotherly love, also known as Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. 30 years ago tonight marked the demise of a Philadelphia institution that has been not only a part of my life during my childhood, but many children throughout the Delaware Valley, and even a certain part of New York State, that is. This institution was very, 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 very instrumental in our growth, and also it has given time, money, and energy to make the Delaware Valley a much better place to live. That institution that I'm speaking about is a television station known as WKBS TV, Channel 48, Burlington, New Jersey, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. During that time period, WKBS TV was an independent station. It was the number one kids station in town because of all the great cartoons and educational programs that we had on that station. Cartoons such as The Flintstones, Pink Panther, Casper the Friendly Ghost, and also other children friendly shows such as The Brady Bunch. And the educational programs we had were Snippets, Dr. Snuggles, was a Netherlands based cartoon that would come on Sunday mornings, and also, did I say the most excuse me, I got a little tongue tied there, the most important person in the world. You had that, and you had Way to Go, which was a children's program as well. On Channel 48, they broadcasted their studios at 3201 South 26th Street in South Philadelphia, across from the oil refineries. Today, that building is now Steen Outdoor Advertising. The last program that they showed on 48 was the Penn State Nebraska game. Penn State being my alma mater, ironically. But sadly, Penn State lost that game. And not only was that a loss for Pennsylvania, but also Channel 48 was a loss. And many people wonder why 48 went off the air. Well, its parent company, based in Chicago, known as Field Communications, was going out of business because of an argument between the two ringleaders or the two shareholders of the company, the Field brothers, Marshall V and Ted. And they had their differences because Ted, from my understanding, wanted to supersize all the stations that Field owned. And Field Communications is a division of Field Enterprises. But unfortunately, Marshall didn't agree. He felt they should just stay the course. So they saw things differently. They got into a nasty fight about it. They said, you know what? We can't seem to work together. Let's just go our separate ways. And that's just what they did. All the other stations got sold except for 48. And sadly, tonight marked the 30th anniversary of its demise. Now, I, as a child in that time period, when 48 went off the air, was completely devastated, needless to say. And so are many other my peers throughout the Delaware Valley. And many of us that are in our 30s, in our 40s, and even 50s remember WKBS from 1965 to 1983 when it met its fate. And also, what I also found out, WKBS was one of the first stations in the Delaware Valley to recruit a lot of women and minorities to work at the station. And plenty of black people have gotten jobs, plenty of women have gotten jobs working for this great company. WKBS was not only just a television station, but a Philadelphia institution that still to this day is lamented. Also on WKBS, we had the Philadelphia 76ers, we had Villanova basketball, Temple basketball. We've also had shows such as Sanford and Son, All in the Family, McKell's Navy, I Love Lucy, The Bob Newhart Show, and other off-network syndicated reruns, such as WKRP in Cincinnati. Now, if you want to join us, please log on to Facebook and type in Channel 48 WKBS Group, we will be more than willing to welcome you as we cherish the memory and the legacy of this great station. Many of us wonder what would become of WKBS. Some people thought it would become Fox 48, maybe UPNCW 48, or even WB My 48. But who knows, really? Now, in my humble opinion, had Metro Media purchased Channel 48, it would have most likely been a Fox station. But that's just me. But let the truth be known that WKBS will always live in my heart, and not only my heart, but many others as well. Also, we dedicate this page to the memory of two legends from Channel 48 that are no longer with us. That's the voiceover of the station, Mr. Dan Foley, and Dr. Don Rhodes, who did the voiceovers for the cartoons. Let's have a moment of silence for them, too. Thank you. And we, the people who love WKBS and will be part of WKBS's memory for a long time, wishes you a pleasant good night and God bless. Rest in peace, Channel 48.